Yolan True, and welcome to another exciting day in our galaxy, and welcome to another episode of our little A to Z officer series. And today we'll talk about another rare officer, in this case about the original series Leonard McCoy. So the original Bones, although Scopely decided to call a different McCoy Bones here, but he is the one we know from the original series. And as usual, we will have a look at the stats. He's class science. That means you need science badges to upgrade him. He's from the original series Enterprise crew, which means if he's captain, he can get synergy from others of that crew, or he can give synergy to a captain of that crew if he's on the bridge. And you need Federation faction credits to upgrade him because he's from the faction Federation. And if you have not seen the original series, there might be one or two people on this planet that haven't, then there is a little explanation text in the info box. There's usually one for every officer. Although in this case, I think it's quite short, because usually the ones from movies and series are a bit longer. But still. But as you can hear from what I said earlier, he does have a captain maneuver, and we are rescuing you is the title. And that of course fits. He's the doctor of the Enterprise, and so you usually can expect something rather defensive here. And the cap maneuver means when defending, the original series Leonard McCoy increases the shield deflection, armor, and dodge of the ship by 300% of the health of all officers of the ship, and so it is quite defensive. And he is kind of part of the original series PvP crew, with giving sustainability to your ships. So he does really make sense to be on board with Kirk, for example. And his officer ability, just an old country doctor, means that if the ship is an explorer, the original series Leonard McCoy increases attack, defense, and health of all officers on the ship by 60%. So it's a little bit offensive here as well, but it does make absolute sense that they say if it is an explorer. Because the original series crew, especially with Kirk as captain, in general only makes sense on an explorer, especially because of the abilities of Kirk we talked about a few days ago. And in this case, it doesn't matter that he needs this prerequisite, because I wouldn't use this crew on another ship than an explorer anyway, because of their captain. And so it's not a big downside here of this ability. As a rare officer, he of course does have two abilities for away team assignments, and you can unlock Doctor and Dedicated, and that's what I usually am using him for now. There are a lot of Doctors, that's why I didn't upgrade too much yet. I only use him because of his weakness with away teams, and we will talk about away teams once again this week. You need a certain strength of the officer, and if you don't have too many shards and haven't leveled him up too much, then there are other doctors that were easier to level up. And that's why McCoy is not my favorite away team doctor here. But still, we need to talk about how to get him, and in this case we have just one place in the normal recruit section, and that's the one I'm never using, because it's the Elite Federation recruit section. And here you find the other Bones, but you also find the original series McCoy here, and that's one of just two sources of getting him. And that's the reason why I don't have so many shards and why he's not that strong, and hence not going to many away team missions here, because there are not too many ways of getting him. And other original series officers are easier to get than shards for McCoy. And the second one is something I cannot show you at the moment because the event is not running. It's only once a month. That's the Crucible of War event. I guess we will have it very soon again when the Battle Pass is over. At least they usually did that. And then, depending on your level, you will have one or two recruit sections here for the Crucible of War event. And there you have another chance of getting shards for McCoy. But it's not many ways of doing that. So it's an officer that is one of the harder ones to get, I must say. But nevertheless, if you do have him, then please let me know how you use him. It's always good. that if others give their opinion either in the comments under the video or on Discord, and so that newer players can learn from more experience. I'm doing videos based on my experience over the years of playing, but there are many others out there that played for years that can give their experience too. And talking about Discord, by the way, I put a list in the announcements on Discord with all my YouTube channels. This is just one of the latest, and those are, that I told the story. It's kind of an incident that I'm doing STFC videos at all. So I'm working on YouTube for quite a lot of time, and one of my channels has about 13 million views or something that I'm doing for years, and I put a full list on Discord so you can have a look if you're interested in something else. There are some newer channels, there are some test channels as well. I'm regularly testing stuff, and you can see if there is one. It's a large variety of topics, and so you can have a look if you like to see something else. But if you want to see another STFC video, the next one is right here in the end screen. I'll see you there. I'll be back.